Hi, everybody. I have no idea. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Who are we kidding? It's Thursday. Happy Thursday. I'm hoping you can hear me. I will wait, I guess, in a moment and see who gets on. We're going old school here. I really have no idea what I'm doing. So we're going to design a card start to finish. We're not using those. Well, we're using the DSP, but we're using the homemade treats, stamp set, and dies. And there's one person on with me. Hi, one person. Hi, Michelle. Okay. I'm streaming to YouTube purely out of a test situation, live in two ways. It says there'll be two recordings. One is horizontal and one's landscape. So I'm kind of curious how that'll all work. So I can do this now with StreamYard. So I thought, heck, let's just try it. Anyway, I don't know what that's going to do over there, but I guess then I could take the other video and I could put it on um like Instagram or somewhere. It's Thursday. Good. I gave you my cold. I'm sorry. I'm actually healthy now, so hopefully I can give you my health now. A headache, but other than that, we're good. Okay, so I think I God, I love this DSP. Okay, so this is from our Tags and More designer series paper. I have so many bits left, but not a lot of full. Does that make sense? The one I have kind of main. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I just thought another card I could do. No, I'm not doing it. I'm totally focusing on creating a card start to finish. Love, love. Okay, so let's do this, people. I think I might use I've got a layout over here that I'm thinking will work for this. So we're going to start off. I don't think I'm going to use white. I think I want to use a green or a red base. Let's check it out, okay? Roll with me. Tonight, we're just going to have some fun. Sean's upstairs. I'm going to pretend that I have no dog parent responsibilities tonight. Is that bad? Okay. So we got to decide. Card base. Do we want basic white, which would kind of look like that? Do we want garden green? I feel like that's a lot of green. Or do we want real red? I'm thinking the basic white actually look the best. Okay, I might go with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start. That's fine. I can cut that. I'm going to take this to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay. Do you want to see my messed up process of creating a card, which I really haven't got to do a lot of lately? This is it. It's kind of a fly by the seat of my pants. Oh, good. Jan and I both agreed on white. Okay, let's adhere this down to the card front. I apologize. I just had a Jolly Rancher lollipop and it's pink lemonade flavored. And they're so good, but so sour. And the roof of my mouth is a little bit raw. Okay, let's take that. Would you guys like to see a picture of the baby? I should show you a picture of both my babies together. It's quite cute. Hang on, let me put this down. You just can't tell Sean I showed you all. He'll get super mad. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Where's the picture? Where's the baby? Weird. Why is it not showing now? Oh, that's recently saved. Okay. All albums, photos. Of course. Written, of course. Okay. Here we go. Come on. That's bizarre. My photo thing is completely blank. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. Why would my whole photo section of my library be completely blank? I haven't done anything. Library. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. I actually think I may have just had a jam. I'm like, are all my pictures gone? Okay, here. Now we're gonna go like this. Share image file. It's so cute, but you're gonna realize how huge my boy is in like simply just that we've had him for 6 weeks, you guys. He was 14 pounds when we got him at 6 weeks. He is no longer 14 pounds. Do you see that? Do you see the size of my baby? I know. And there he is with heavy. Please ignore all the beer on the table. It was Lucas's birthday night dinner where everyone was coming for dinner. But yes, there is sweet whiskey. Okay. Now, while you guys are looking at that, I'm going to grab you one more to show you. This one will kind of give you an idea. He's huge. He's so huge. He is adorable. He's very beautiful. Image file. Okay, let's swap out. We're going to give you a different one. This will kind of give you a little bit of perspective. So this one is Coops. And there's Coops and Whiskey. Now they're sharing the big dog bed. Okay, so this picture is actually, this is Harley's old dog bed. So we had just actually got it just maybe a month before Harley passed away. And it is a Rhodesian Ridgeback size bed. Okay, so it's a big bed. And so my pointer fits in it, but he's quite cute and looks little in it. Do you notice that the puppy is almost the same size as my 6.5-year-old German short-haired pointer right now? Yes, he is going to be massive. So yes, there are my boys. Okay, there we go. Let me remove. I just had to share with you. Remove from studio, and then let's go back to our layout. Ta-da! Look at me clicking around like a pro. Okay, so there we go. We've got this one glued down. Now we're gonna take this, but this one I think I would like to matte it. Let me find some real red. Are you real red? You look like you're real red. Don't have any real red that's big enough. I do not have any real red that is big enough unless that is a half sheet of real red in my, there's a half sheet of real red. I know, I do love them both. They're so sweet. Mommy's boys. Okay. Perfect. Okay, that's what we're going to use. I'm going to put back my real red sheet because I don't need to cut into a new one. So we're going to use this. I'm going to take this down to 3 3/4, I think, by 2.5. 3 3/4 by 2.5. I'm such a lucky dog mama. 3 3/4 by 2.5. Okay, so 2 5/8 by 3 7/8. See if this will work. Hi, Debbie. Okay, there we go. Perfect. That's cute. I like that. That's going to work. Okay, now we're going to just keep doing a little bit of playing on here. I'm going to put this garden green away. I'm going to take out, oh, do I have more of that? Basic white. I do have more, but do I, oh, good. I have a smaller piece. So do I have to open a whole roll for this? Because I was running low, but I do have some more of this. That's our basic white ribbon. I'm going to get a little of our crumb cake twine. Okay, I'm going to get online exclusives, right? We're going to go to, where's that online exclusive one? Candy canes. Or not candy canes, peppermints. Did Coops have a nice birthday? He did have a nice birthday. And it was kind of cute because we had all the birthday banners up for Lucas's birthday. So everything got left up in celebration of Sweet Coops. I am now going to jump into our homemade treats, and we need a baking sheet. Okay, peeps? So let's grab ourselves a baking sheet. I'm going to do this with silver foil. So give me 2 seconds. I don't feel like you need to see me die cut that. I'm literally going to my cut and emboss machine and die cutting a baking sheet. Okay. There we go. We got a baking sheet. Put that on here. Sorry, I'm gonna do my, don't put it down, put it away. I actually was avoiding my craft room for a few days, and I will say it to you because I had left it a mess. And I get like totally overwhelmed by mess in my craft room. And you're probably all laughing at me going, oh, if she saw my room, that doesn't bother me. Other people's rooms don't bother me. I just can't sit down in my own when it's a disaster. You just bought this set. Oh, Carol, congratulations. 20 years. That's awesome. Okay, so let's come in here next. And we're going to take this. I am kind of on a time limit. More than anything, just because I have to feed Coops because he'll start getting cheesed. He starts tapping his little wristwatch up there around 6:30. Okay. I know. It is so fun, isn't it? I feel like it would look so good if you're giving people the baked goods too, like making cute little tags and So I don't know. I think I told you guys this. I do creative convention with Rhonda, help design for it, and my team gets access to creative convention every year, which is quite incredible. But one of the classes this year was actually using this stuff. This one was actually designed by Erica. And so I made my cards and I typed up my PDF. And this is a class that I can be sharing with you. So if you do a purchase this month, I've already got the deal. If you're buying $100 worth from me, you're going to get um, the Adventure Awaits kit. But if you purchase this bundle as part of your 100, I'd love to send you a PDF to make these fabulous little projects. They're so sweet. Okay, focus, Angela. Something shiny. Let's come in here. Okay, we're going to take this. I'm going to kind of loop it like that so that I can get both pieces down. Does that make sense what I just did there? I'm hoping so. Okay. Now, like that. Maybe bring them a little bit closer. Bloop, bloop. There we go. Okay. I'm doing the same. I left my craft space upside down. I know. Rhonda doesn't live that. I've been to Rhonda. I've gone there to go visit her. Carol, my sweet Rhonda. I love her. I miss her horribly. I have to say, I am missing going to Stampin' Up events right now. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. That'll work. Okay, you're gonna come on to here. We're gonna need to do, oh, my sentiment's gonna have to fit somewhere. Where the bejeez am I gonna fit a sentiment? Sorry, now I'm talking. Can the PDF be purchased? Yes, but I will not have it uploaded until this weekend. Are you okay to wait until then? I'm gonna see if one of these will fit. I'm trying to figure out how to put everything on. 'Tis the season for baking. Let's try it. I don't know if any season is the season for baking, you guys. So I just kidding. I used to be used to cook. I don't know what happened to me. It's really horrible, like almost verging on embarrassing horrible that I'm really just don't anymore. Okay, do I want garden green or do I want real red? I'm gonna go real red. We're gonna do real red. I know what you mean though. Like when the room's bad, how hard it is to get motivated to go down there, which is why I generally clean after every card because it keeps me fine. Like I'm like, okay, good, I can go back down. Okay, so we're just gonna assess whether this fits. Oh, it does. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I love this punch, and I have not been using it enough, so this is kind of perfect. There we go. 'Tis the season for baking. Okay, you would say that if you saw it. Okay, now that's not attached yet because this might be coming. I think we might just put it like right onto there, or it could even. Sorry, now I'm just playing. Just give me a minute. 'Tis the season for. Ooh, that's actually kind of cute. So just a second. Let's pull off. This might disappear. I think I kind of like that. Okay, let's try something. Baking is fun. All you sound like my sister. Okay, so we're gonna. Well, I can't really because I'm gonna cover that up. Okay, but just for the sake of figuring this out right now. Okay, that'll work. Then that'll work. And come up a little bit. Nope, I don't love that. I'm just trying to figure out how to include my sentiment. Oh, that might work. Inside of it. There, well, you have to put glue on it. Okay, I'm figuring there. We're starting to get it. I told you I have no plan, just so you know. It does look like a little oven, doesn't it? Like there's literally no plan for this card right now. So if you're kind of going, why is she fluffing around? I literally didn't plan it all tonight. It came down. I'm like, I can do this. Okay, then that can go back on where I wanted it and do what else I wanted with it. This can come in. Okay, we're under control. We're good now. Okay, I want some brown in here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do some, what are those called? Gingerbread men. WWF has officially started above us. You love that you're watching, or the lack of creative process. It's actually kind of funny, Kimberly, when you haven't created in a while. Your creative process changes a little. It's a little bit more panicked doing it live. I had hit the point when we were doing lives every day, I really didn't think about it. I could walk in, turn on the camera, and be like, okay, whatever, it'll work. Now I have to be honest, I'm a little bit more hesitant about just coming down with no plan. And I do try and have a little bit of a plan. Okay, two. Let's get another piece. Basic white. Get one more cookie in here. We need three. Now, how many gingerbread man dies do we have? Oh, we do have two. Okay, that's good. So I love it when they give us sets that we actually have more than one of a die. So this one has two of the stocking, sorry, the not stocking, two of the hat, two of the candy cane, and two of the gingerbread man. So you get them all. Love your creative mind. Shuffle and put it here and there. I know. Well, but don't you, okay, Mars, don't you ever find you put it down somewhere and it doesn't feel right? Like it actually feels wrong to me. And then all of a sudden, if I keep shifting pieces around, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, okay, that flows. I like that. Like that works for me. And it feels, I don't know, for like lack of a better word, it feels comfortable. My uneasiness with its location goes away. So maybe my crafting has become a little bit more based on feel. Oh, please don't go through the floor, you two. Sean and I were having this talk tonight about Cooper and the puppy. Um, not Cooper was super not rough with Harley, but he could hold his own with a full grown Ridgeback. And so, oh, hang on, make it look like someone took a bite out of it. Totally good. It's cool watching you create the card. It's helpful, especially when the one gets blocked. Yes, auditioning layouts. I love that. And so we were a little bit worried that maybe Coops was going to be too rough with the puppy. Coops is actually the opposite. We almost need Coops to get a little bit tougher with putting his little sidekick in his place when his sidekick is misbehaving. Because his sidekick can get a little bit rough. And I'm like, okay, Whiskey, Coops, you gotta like, you know, give him the, oops, that one's not gonna work. Hang on a second, I just try to get it the right spot because it ugly jumped on me. We just need Coops to tell Whiskey when he needs to, you know, settle down. Okay. We do call our dogs the canaries. You're probably like, what? We have one child who can be grouchy sometimes. Hi, Jan. I know, Heather, I totally agree. And so we always say that the dog is our canary, or the dogs are our canary. When we don't want to deal with him, we send the dogs in first to assess what kind of a mood he's in. Is that bad parenting? We're like, okay, you go first. See what he does to you. Okay, I think I'm gonna get some bits tonight. So I'm gonna get these ones. We might not use them all, but I figure we'll stamp them and die cut them and we'll see what we use. Okay. No, Cooper is not used to being a disciplinarian. Coops is used to needing to be disciplined, which Harley would do. Harley would be like, dude, step in line. Like you're being a little bit of a crazy animal. Coops just, he's so sweet with the puppy. Gentle, yes, we say a lot of gentle. Or, okay, stop that. You can't take his tail out of the room with you. Thank God Coops is a pointer and his breeder, they still did docking on tails, which I know people believe in, don't believe in. That I don't not we're not trying to get into a dispute about that. That's all good. But he came like that. And so there's not a ton there for Whiskey to grab because Cooper actually used to grab, oh shoot, Harley's tail. Totally got it. I got a naked spot on my stamp. Okay, let me get that. Yep. Okay. Where is, did I take out the rolling pin die? Oh, there it is. It's in the case. I just am not looking. Okay, let's pull these two out. I should have my magnetic plat pieces in here. I didn't. I never got to it. There's some things I get to, some things I don't. Okay. There. Oh, shoot. I almost cut. No, don't cut. I hope I didn't cut. Oh, I did cut. Just a second. We're going to see if we can recover it. Okay. It was a really bad cut job. It slid right at the last minute into the completely wrong location. But we're going to see. Well, that's how to do it. That tape. Hang on. Nobody will know that I did a funny cut job if I just tuck the edge of it or something else. Sometimes narrow dies are harder if you have a says put down. They can get a little bit funny. Okay, so that one's okay. Did I stamp anything else? No. I don't even remember what I stamped now. Are we concerned yet? I mean, you should be. Okay, let's get another scrap. Okay, I'm gonna do, maybe we'll do a red icing bag. So glad there are two dies. I know it does speed up. Oh, no, I wasn't gonna do red. Well, okay, we're gonna do a green icing bag. No, I don't want a green icing bag. I wanted a red icing bag. Okay, so let's just stamp this. Okay, hang on. That I gotta clean. Absolutely medically necessary. No, I know. Well, and so I had a Rottie when I was 18, and my Rottie's tail was docked, but it was very normal for back then. Vets are no longer allowed, where I live, vets are no longer allowed to dock tails, but breeders can. So Coops was already docked when we got him. And again, we only found out we were getting Cooper. You guys, you're gonna freak out about this. So we had lost our last pointer. And my Harley was so distraught over losing his best friend. And so I had made contact with a breeder. I told her my story, whatever. And I knew this woman had wait lists of years, whatever, but I just wanted to get put on her wait list. And it turned out this was pre-COVID. This is January of 2020, people. She had a family that backed out last minute that was taking Cooper, and they're not because they didn't like him, but because they had opted to go instead on a sailing trip for a year, and so deferred to her next litter. Now, oddly enough, you have to giggle because they never got to go on that sailing trip because the world shut down. So, as I always say, again, just like with whiskey, we were meant to get our sweet Cooper. I don't think I've ever told you guys the story of how we got whiskey, but again, it was just one of those scenarios where some things that shouldn't have fell into place. As I always say, Harley got involved from upstairs. Okay. I don't know if you guys know it, but in that photo that I shared with you of Sean with whiskey tonight, you'll notice that my husband is smiling again. We didn't get a lot of that for a few months there, guys. Oh, Jan, I wish you could have seen Sean today walking the dogs. Some things are meant to be. Sean was walking the dogs. We had the most torrential rains in North Vancouver today. Like, oh shoot, I just fell on the floor. Let me grab it before I lose it. Um, and Sean was out walking the two dogs, which is comical right now, walking a puppy and a normal full-grown dog because nobody's agreeing on where they're supposed to be, and dogs are going everywhere. So it's normally a two-person job, where it's not once they're older. But there's Sean walking both dogs in a torrential rainstorm with a giant umbrella, and Cooper, who never goes number two out on his walk, goes number two. So there's Sean trying to wrestle the puppy, wrestle Cooper, stay still, not get smoked in the head with the giant soccer umbrella while picking up dog poop. It was one of those. Okay, we got this. Let's peel it off. Let's try this again. Okay, so we're going to keep this small and up there. But I feel like I would have liked to have had a little video camera and watch Sean go through that today. The kids were soaking today. Like soaking. So bad. Okay. So we're going to put this a little lower than I don't want it centered. Okay. So we're going to keep it down here and low. Okay. Then I think what we'll do, so we're going to put this one there and we're going to put this one over here. I'm not going to put seal on these because I don't feel like the cookies would be popped up off the baking tray. I feel like they would be on it. Okay. Oh, I can hear Whiskey barking. Hi, how are you? Okay, there. That one's kind of going to the edge of the baking tray. It's kind of coming off. That's going to bother me. Can I peel you without making a mess in my foil? I can. So you're going to come more towards that edge. You're going to move a little bit more. Whoops, no, come up. There. Over there. Brewski. I just love that name. That's just the cutest little name. Hey, Brewski. Whiskey gets called Whisk a lot. Whisk. Come on, Whisk. Okay. There. Cut it. Doing a little bit of playing. It is a sorry, it's a holiday set. It's a great set. I can't talk. I can't English and do this all at the same time. Okay, so that's gonna come in there. Now, what have we got? We've got a few other accoutrements. Okay, just a sec. Let's take this. This is just a little wee bit of our crumb cake twine. Just gonna try and balance some stuff out a little bit. There. He got called Brew. Totally. I can see that. Okay, let's take one. Oops, that's the wrong end. You can't lift up glue dots. Let's come up here. We're going to put this one down in here. Okay, we're going to take this and we're going to pop it up there. Oh, I like that works. Okay, so I've got a stupid thing over top of my. Okay, so I feel like we just need to figure out who's going where. Okay, maybe this can just kind of peek out the back. I like that. And then the bad side, there it is. There's the bad side. I'll tuck it under. I know you're like, what do you mean the bad side? I cut into one of the sides by accident. So I'm just trying to eliminate it so no one sees it. Okay. There. I'll take this in. Just like this. Okay, my layout is not 100% comfortable for me. I'm still trying to kind of like figure out what is not comfortable with it, but I can't yet, so I'll get it. Okay, there. Now, do I want to, oh, that works. Just trying to figure it, yeah, no, you go here. This is where it gets comical. Oh, we can make it look like we did the writing here. Okay, we can go like that. Looks like we used a little bit of like, our icing or piping thing to do that. Okay, and then we're gonna pull you. He's gonna get a double decker. Thank you, Sue. Double decker out on this side and single on the next. Okay, and this is gonna come in like that, like we've lifted the tray. Okay, so now, sorry, let's get those cute little peppermints. Hi, Linda. Well, yeah, and you know me. I wish I could like say, hey, thank you, Sharon. I wish I could be like, hey, I'm going to be on at such and such a time. When I retire, when I'm done in June, maybe I'm going to be able to do that. Have the classes gone out? Yeah, Valentine's Kisses classes have all hit the mail, and that class is not this weekend, it is next weekend. So yes, you're good. They've all hit the mail, so you should be good. Okay, there, and we're going to do, I think I want you here. You, and I'm not going to limit this to 3. Okay, we're going to go there. And then we're going to do a wee one on our sign. there. And then we're going to take maybe another one in here and another up. Stick down. He's like, no, I'm not going to. Ta-da! Oh, I let Dee like, try this color. Yeah, you're done. It's all stuck down now. Okay, so now you have got a sweet little holiday card. I like that we've got the kind of different, the brighter plaid in there. I am. I'm finally doing it. I'm pulling the pin. So we've got our cute little baking sheet with our cookies on it. We've got our rolling pin. We've got our little piping bag. We've got our 'tis the season, so sweet, our little oven mitt. I think what I could have done personally is the two plaids to me is almost a bit busy. So I think what I could have done either was the background be an embossed English, hang on, Ange, embossed garden green, or taken an embossed red here, a little bit less color going on is what I think I would do if I were redoing this card. Okay. So there you go, my darlings. I hope that everyone has an absolutely fabulous evening. Remember what I said this month, if you make $100 plus purchase from me before shipping and taxes, you are going to get a Adventure Awaits with our new kit for free from me. And you can actually, if you're placing your order, just include it right onto your order, and then I will e-transfer you back the amount, and you're not waiting for it to get here. But if within that $100 order, or even if you don't place a $100 order, you place a smaller one, if you order the homemade treats bundle, which is the one you saw me use tonight, I am going to email you the PDF, and it's a 4-project PDF, and then you just saw me use this tonight. Here you go. And you can see here's 4 super cute projects. These ones were designed, as I said, by Erica Serwin. And you can see those here. Now, I love this. I want to show you this little technique she used. You know, our embossing buddy, she used it and kind of poofed it onto here, and it makes it look like there's flour on the background before, you stamp the little parts for the die or the gingerbread man cutouts. So yeah, super sweet and adorable. But there you go. Well, I guess I also could have used a shinier. So see this shiny, my cookie sheet is really shiny on this one. And I used another silver that was in my thing. It's a little bit less flashy. Okay. I hope everybody has a fabulous evening, and I hopefully will get to see you tomorrow. I have a massage after work. Yay me. Okay. Bye.